The following story is believed to be true and is acted out exactly as it is written when originally found, without being edited. These scenes are reenacted to determine if it is terror or tall tale. Hopefully I won't make this too long. Here we go. So my grandparents, for some reason, had a way of always moving into haunted houses. The houses weren't really creepy, but they would always have weird, paranormal stuff happen. To keep the story short, I'll give more stories if you want to hear them, but here is my experience. It was summer vacation and I was around 13 to 14 years old. At this age, I always would stay up late eating junk food and playing video games. Because of this, I could hear the vibration of staying up late eating junk food and playing video games gives you the ability to feel vibrations? That's an odd way of phrasing that you can hear the footsteps. Anybody walking down the hallway. I was at the end of the hallway across from my grandparents, so if I heard someone walking, it would usually be my grandpa getting some Tums. The grandpa has such bad stomach problems that every single hallway noise is equated to grandpa going to get Tums. It was a recognizable pattern, the sound of feet hitting carpet, as it makes its way down the hall to the Tums and then back to the bedroom. It would be finished off with hearing my grandpa close his bedroom door. Then I started to notice something. Randomly, throughout the night, I would hear these footsteps. If it was any later than 1, I would open the door, and nobody would be in the hallway. Staying rational, I assumed my grandpa just got inside his bedroom before I saw him. So when hearing the footsteps, I would wait till the were at the other end, where the cupboard with the Tums were. The writer is trying to describe where the Tums are exactly, even though we would have absolutely no idea in relation to what they're talking about. I mean, they're giving you a rough estimate of their house in the hallway, but why do we need to know where the Tums are when they're absolutely unnecessary to the story in any way? It almost seems like, to me, the narrator wants us to think about the Tums because Tums are real and it's going to add an element of reality to the situation. Or maybe that's just me. Then opened the door. Nothing. Dark as the night could be. I got used to the sound since they weren't super loud or anything, it's just footsteps on a carpet. That I'm thinking I'm just hearing things half the time. One night I was laying in bed and just watching TV. The head of my bed shared the same wall as my bedroom door. One night I heard the footsteps. However, they make their way down the hall. Then they come towards my end. Cool. I'm used to this and I usually just ignore it now. Could be my grandpa, could be the ghost. Why did they believe that the noise is now a ghost? Nobody had mentioned a ghost. You said that your grandparents moved into haunted houses. I don't have any context about what those situations were, but from reading the beginning, it sounds like this is your first story. So where does it imply that it's a ghost? It could be an alien, it could be an intruder, it could be the grandma who's super fast. You never mentioned how quickly your grandma walks through the hallway or how quiet she is. This whole thing could have been the grandma who moves quickly through the hallway. We don't know. Why do you think that it's a ghost, writer? But then the footsteps stop, and my doorknob makes a crazy clacking sound as if someone is rapidly turning the doorknob without actually opening it. I jump out of bed, run to my door, and try to catch whatever it is. My grandpa can be a dick. Grandpa's a dick? That's uncalled for. He's such a dick that he moves through the hallway quietly when he's getting his Tums, probably not trying to wake you up. How is the reader supposed to think this is scary if the narrator isn't even scared themselves? It almost seems like they know what the real answer was, and they kind of omitted it so that it would become a scary story. And possibly messing with me. Nothing. Dark as night. Quiet as can be. I open my grandparents' door slowly, and I'm greeted with snoring. Good night. A young writer who hears footsteps and someone trying to open their door who is not there. Was it a ghost trying to get into their bedroom? With Strain's observations about Tums and comments about their grandpa and them not even being afraid of the situation itself, make the story hard to take seriously. Is it terror or a tall tale? You decide.